I've been doing a lot of thinking since I've put out those videos, more challenging people and talking about real fighting and all that. And a lot of things happen really quickly, really fast. And it just got me contemplating a lot about this stuff. Um, and I think what I feel when it comes down to it, I think that I'm too nice to fight somebody. I'm too compassionate to fight somebody. It's just gonna be hard to imagine, punching somebody in the face with a closed fist as hard as I could, um, unless I'm truly in danger or, I'm truly feel that, my life is at risk. Sparring with somebody at that level, even if I have the upper hand, or I could, that I don't feel that that person's gonna be able to hit me. I know that I could very easily break somebody's nose, break their jaw, break their teeth, and then after that happens, I'll just feel so bad. I mean, there's gonna be blood everywhere, and somebody has a missing tooth, and you know, it's gonna cost hundreds, if not thousands, to for the medical bills, and I'm not gonna want to pay that money, and he's not gonna want to pay that money, and it's just, it's just a tough situation. How are you supposed to display, this type of extreme combat, um, in a way where you do it artistically. You know, I think it's just gonna have to be some bigger people that could take hits, and you know, I might be able to hit them hard in certain areas of the body, but just maybe refrain from breaking anything in their face, to demonstrate the effectiveness of the techniques that I do. But striking somebody extremely hard, as hard as I can, with a closed fist directly to the face, is just, I just can't see myself doing that, you know, um, and it's more so worried about the person's safety, but if I meet somebody that truly doesn't mind taking it to that level, then maybe it might happen, but it's unlikely. It really is, because then if I'm doing really well and the person's not hitting me much at all, then I'm gonna look like a bully, and then people will frown upon that. Look like I'm hurting somebody excessively when I don't have to, and that's not what I want to represent either. So another thing is, people that have experience and they've been training for many years, they go to another school, and when they come here, they're not really here to be genuine students, because they belong to another school. And there's really, they could try to test their abilities here, but they're not going to really be students of this school. They're just here to test what they know, which is fine. I'm still willing to spar with people. I'm still willing to go hard with people, but it's going to be a difficult situation, you know, to be responsible for hurting somebody where they actually have to go to the hospital because of me. It doesn't make me look good. And obviously, I don't want to get hurt, but at the same time, I want to demonstrate, you know, my capabilities, of which somebody is trying to hurt me, but I'm not going to let that happen. But if I get one of those hits in there directly to his face, so I could see what happened with a keto. You know, the person is trying to figure out methods of where you redirect the energy and they don't really strike that, you know, there's not that many direct strikes, but it's more like a redirection of energy, kind of getting them to waste their energy while you get to control and contain them. So um, depending on the situation, um, I think I'm gonna have to adapt my methods and my techniques to hit them hard, hit them with authority, um, to make sure that they stop, you know, from trying to hurt me. And then it might be so that I say that you can make a close fist to me, you can do whatever you want to do with me, and then I have to be able to defend myself while not putting that person in the hospital. It's gonna be a greater challenge to do that, and that's kind of the route that I wish to go in. You know, allow the person that I'm sparring with to go full contact, do whatever he wants, but I myself have to learn to stop that person without going full contact myself, in which to protect that person's safety so he doesn't go to the hospital. I think that's as far as artistic purposes for what I want to demonstrate within these sparring videos. I think that's what's gonna be the most um, practical and reasonable method. Because if I get a good hit in there and I smash up somebody's nose, broken jaw, broken ribs, broken teeth, missing eye, that's really not gonna make me look good at all. It really isn't. You know, and people that really have a lot of experience already, I'm willing to engage with them, but pretty much they're not students at that point. You know, they have their own methods already, and I'm not really here to train people to be stronger than they already are when they could already fight. You know, I see that I'm here for people that really don't know anything and don't have any fighting method, and they need to learn something in order to defend themselves. I'm more here for those people. I'm not here to train fighters to become better at fighting. You know, I'm here to train people that get bullied and picked on or taken advantage of to protect themselves against those fighters. You know, and if the fighters want to come here to spar, if they got self-control, then we could do that. I don't mind demonstrating the techniques that I do in which to show how effective they are, but it has to be relatively controlled. You know, so these are some things I was just thinking about.